What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. So, today is Friday. Last night, Abby and I went and saw Korn and Breaking Benjamin, thanks to Scott Squatch. He hooked us up with tickets because he works for Korn, which is super awesome. So, thank you once again to him. And, yeah, if you guys missed yesterday's vlog, I highly recommend checking it out. We had a ton of fun. Today, we are back at the store. Abby is taking today off. She technically was supposed to be taking yesterday off as well, but she ended up coming in for a couple hours before we left for the show, and Ryan closed the store by himself for the first time yesterday, and he did a good job. Sales yesterday were good. He only had to do one small trade after we left, and it was this stuff here. So just a couple Xbox games. The top one is Call of Duty Ghosts, and I'm gonna answer that phone and then get back with you guys. The person on the phone wanted to bring some stuff into the store, but they wanted to make sure that Abby and I both were here, and I told them that Abby should be here tomorrow. There's a chance that she's coming in later today, but I don't know when, and I don't know for sure. So tomorrow would be best. But back to Ryan. So Abby went and got copies of the keys made for him yesterday, for the front door and for the back office, and she took my keys to do it. And I don't really know how it happened, but I have multiple keys that look identical. They're the same color, they're the same like shape, like a house key type looking thing. But I know where they are on my key ring, all based on my car key. So I gave her the keys to go get copied, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow my keys got switched around on my key ring. And Abby says she didn't do it, but I left my keys here the entire time that I was on tour. So I didn't do it. I don't know how it happened, but we ended up copying the incorrect key. And when he tried to lock up the store last night, the key broke off in the lock. He was able to get it out, but like it wouldn't turn. And we just thought, oh, okay, the lady who copied the key just messed it up. We'll just get another one made, no big deal. But then we came back here last night after the show to pick up my car because I left it here. We drove in Abby's car to the show. And I went to lock the door because we came inside to double check everything. And I went to lock the door and my key wouldn't turn. And I was like, what the heck? Abby's key worked perfectly fine. And so I was like, let me try this other key. It doesn't make sense why mine's not working, but for whatever reason, let me try the other one. And my other key worked perfectly fine. So somehow my keys got switched on my key ring. And like I said, they look the same, so it's hard to tell. But we basically just got the wrong key copied and gave an incorrect key to Ryan last night. And he broke it off in the door because obviously it wasn't the right key. So we can get them copied at Ace Hardware, which is just down the road a little bit. So we'll get him a new key, and we still have a lot of training to do with Ryan, especially when it comes to trade-ins. But because he has worked by himself a couple times now, not like a full day or anything, but you know, he'll work for an hour or so when Abby or I leave. He obviously closed last night, and hopefully at some point in the near future, he will be comfortable enough to work an entire day by himself. What that means for the store at that point is we most likely will be able to open back up on Wednesday or even Tuesday, Wednesday. Not sure yet. The goal is to be open 7 days a week, but one person cannot work 7 days a week. I tried it at the very beginning. I only worked for 21 days in a row before I had to close for a day. So if Ryan is able to work by himself, we will probably just have limited hours on Tuesday, Wednesday, or even just on Wednesday. But just opening up one more day a week means more sales, which is good. That is obviously one simple way to increase the revenue for the store. And if we want to hire another employee or open up a second location at some point or do whatever, that's going to require us to increase the revenue of the store. And so if Ryan can work by himself on a Wednesday and we can be open 6 days a week instead of 5, that's going to help greatly. So that's the plan, and we're still going to be training with him and everything. We're also thinking about switching our inventory software pretty soon. I've been looking at a few different ones, but yeah, hopefully that'll make things easier too, because it'll make trade-ins way easier, because everything will be just automatic. He'll just type in a game or look up a game. It'll tell him what to pay. We kind of have that right now that I've kind of built into our spreadsheet thing, but it's not perfect. So enough rambling, guys. I'm going to try to get some stuff done. Ryan should be in, what time is it? I just opened. It is 11:08. Ryan should be in at 1 p.m. He's working a regular shift today. So I'm going to try to work on some of this toy stuff that came in, and then maybe the stuff from Ohio as well. Abby still has the stuff from our Tacoma trip in her car, so I can't do that. But there's plenty of other stuff to work on, so I'm going to get to it, get as much stuff done as I can before Ryan gets here. This stuff is all ready to go out as well, so I can take pictures of that stuff and get it done. So let's get going. Ryan's in it. So we have a package from Limited Run. I feel like I haven't ordered anything
What up?
for a while, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. Ooh, this is multiple things. This is like 4 or 5 games.
Nice.
We have, oh, there's all my cards, which I don't really care about. We have Blazing Chrome. We have, is it Thea?
Yeah.
The Awakening. Mr. Explosion Man, or Miss Explosion Man. And then this one is Wander Song Special Edition.
Nice.
Cool stuff. This is pretty cool looking box art. As Ryan is, this is the phone. Huh. This one doesn't have Limited Run on the spine there, so this is one of the ones that they just published, I believe. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. We also have one small trade in today, just these two. Nothing too special yet, but you never know. Sales have been pretty good today so far. It's 3 p.m. and we've been kind of steady, a little bit on the slow side, but not too bad, nothing to complain about. We're getting stuff done though, which is good.
That did not sound good.
That was the Wii U. Can you guys hear that? That doesn't sound good.
That sounds scary.
Is it the power cable that's doing it, or is it the...
I haven't heard it come from anything else, so I am not going to trust that.
But didn't you just have that plugged in?
This is a different one. I was testing it since I had a Wii U out.
Oh.
Yeah, it was down there.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's not sell that one.
Yeah, I don't trust this
Put that one in the broken pile.
Okay.
So, guys, we did just get this Wii U traded in here.
Yep.
And it came with its own set of cables, which we tested with it, which all work. Yeah. I guess this is a separate cable we had.
This is extra.
It wasn't tested yet. Also came with Mario Kart 8.
Yeet.
And then other trades. We got this little stack here. We have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty World War II, Modern Warfare, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and God of War. Those also came with these 3 GameCube games. These first 2 I actually need for the collection. Need for Speed Most Wanted and Prince of Persia Warrior Within. And then also Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, which is for the store. At this point, I pretty much just need filler for the rest of the GameCube set. So whatever games come in that are complete that I don't have, I'll be holding on to and until we finish it up. And then we also had a very nice guy and his family Kevin and his family came in. They watched the videos. They've come in a few times. He brought this whole box of stuff here, including the box for the Wii, and just donated everything. Yeah, there was the Retro Pi. There were a couple other cases. Since he gave them to us for free, I gave them to Ryan because he wanted them. Yeah. But there's another PSP Go case and a Switch case. Yep. But as you can see, we have some toy stuff in here. And then 64. This Millennium Falcon's very yellow. And then there's some other little toys and stuff down there. Probably shouldn't show that if it has his address on it. There's a couple memory cards. And then...
What $1 Million Man.
And then there was these Lego Mario and Luigi here. And then he also... I don't know where... Oh. He gave me this. Starcraft 64, which I just mentioned the other day in one of the videos that this is the most expensive cartridge I still needed for my set. He thought that he gave it to us gave it to me for free, but I actually paid for it. Yeah. If he looks at his receipt, he will see that. He was trying to give it to me, and I was like, "No, man, I gotta pay you." And he's like, "No," but I snuck it on there, which was easy to do because they were already buying a bunch of stuff, so it was pretty easy to just put a little trade-in on there. Yeah, but special thanks to Kevin and his family.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Super cool.
Yeah, very cool.
We just got one more little trade in here, guys. We have a disc-only Left 4 Dead 2. We have Turtles, Danger of the Ooze, and Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, all for the Xbox 360. So, it is now 7:39 p.m. Ryan left about 40 minutes ago, and that is pretty much all that's happened since then. The people that had those games had a couple Xbox 360 consoles as well. One of them was an original white model, which as soon as he walked in, I said, we don't take those ones. He had a Slim as well, but all the ports and everything they were like extremely dusty. And like the controllers, he had like non-matching controllers and everything. And I just didn't want to take in a 360 right now. So I just opted for a couple of the games. He was nice enough to just sell a couple of those instead. But I'm working on the stuff from Ohio, so hopefully I can get that stuff out this weekend for sure. But I'll let you guys know if anything else comes in. It is closing time, guys. It's actually 9:51. We had a bunch of customers in here at like 8:50. We close at 9, of course. Most people left. We had a guy in here with his son and daughter, young son and daughter, like, under 10. They were in here till about 9:15 or so. And they bought a couple of Transformers and one original Xbox game and a Wii U game. And then there was one guy who was in here till just past 9:30. He was an older guy looking at PS3 games. He picked out Call of Duty World at War for $2.99, and that was his only purchase. I wasn't planning on leaving right away anyway, though, so I didn't mind staying and letting him browse. That's why I'm still here at almost 10, because I've been just trying to finish up this section of the spreadsheet I'm working on for all the stuff that I got from Ohio. So I have completely finished, aside from stickering, obviously, but getting it into the spreadsheet. I have GameCube, Wii, Wii U, PS1, PS2, I think we had one PS3 game, PSP, Vita, Sega Genesis, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, N64 cartridge only. I haven't done the complete ones yet. And then Complete in Box Mario 3 and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and then the Sega Saturn games as well, and the Virtual Boy and the TurboGrafx. So all I have left is NES, Super Nintendo, and then Complete in Box, N64, and Super. And then I have like all the manuals. I have the Nintendo Power Magazine, the Ice Blue N64, the Silver Game Boy Pocket. So I'm getting fairly close to being done. I've gotten the majority of the stuff done. So very exciting. I currently have 102 items in the spreadsheet. And this is strictly just stuff from that Ohio trip. I believe every other trade-in from today, except for these Xbox games here, which I showed you guys, every other thing is done. Oh, I'm actually forgetting this nice little PS1 game here. But all the other trade-ins from today are done. Might need to have a couple things resurfaced, but I think actually Ryan got through everything. So all the stuff on the counter here, everything in the green box, these consoles, all this stuff is done. I just need to take pictures and it's ready to go out. I've just been focusing on helping customers and getting this stuff done that I didn't take pictures yet. But as soon as I get here tomorrow, I'll get this stuff done. We'll get it put out and we'll start getting caught back up on new inventory. So that is it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I know you guys didn't see any of Abby in today's vlog, but she will be back at the store tomorrow. Just let her take a couple days off since she was working, without me the whole time I was gone, and it's only fair. So she'll be back tomorrow in here helping out with everything, and we'll be getting more stuff done. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.